This guy was shocked when he came to South Africa and he came across a few cultural shocks. So let's check this out.
What's up, guys? So this video is about the top 5 culture shocks I had when moving from the US to South Africa. So one of the things people are kind of worried about when they're moving to a new place is what are the things that they're now not going to have access to anymore. And with Cape Town, one of the things that shocked me the most was the fact that they have absolutely everything you could imagine and then some. Every kind of food. It seems like every language is spoken here, every kind of weather. So yeah, with that being said, I really didn't feel like I was missing out on anything going on in the US. For those who want to know more about why I chose to move to South Africa, I've made several videos about that.
Oh, brother, came to join South Africa. Came to live here in South Africa. Oh, that's a bold thing to do, bruh.
I'll actually link those below. The second thing was the way people socialize here. It's a lot more open, and it might take people by surprise if they're not, too familiar with South Africans. They're extremely friendly, and so people might just strike up conversation. And
Is this AI video? It seems like an AI video because there's no background noise when he is recording this. Shouldn't it be like a wind blowing or something like that? Because it just sounds like static voice, bruh. What's going on?
it's not for any specific reason. They just want to talk because you happen to be next to them. And I actually touched more on that in a separate video I did. I'll link that below. Also, I've been getting a ton of questions on my move to South Africa, living in Cape Town, how's dating there, how's the cost of living, all sorts of things like that. So I actually started a
For someone from another country, the cost of living will be very, very much easier than someone that is already living here and that is not in the percentage where you earn enough money to make ends meet, bruh.
Discord. We're having conversations in there about moving to different countries, specifically South Africa and other places. So I'll leave a link for that below. It's completely free, so you guys can check that out. The third thing that kind of surprised me was the pace of life here. So people like to take things a little bit slower here, and you can consider that a good or bad thing, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, people put a little more emphasis here on, just taking their time and enjoying their time. And yeah, I think there's a lot of value in that. I think in a lot of places like the US, people are in a constant rush, and it's like anxiety inducing. People get completely burnt out. And I think that's one of the main reasons a lot more Americans are considering moving somewhere else. It's just straight up unhealthy to be completely stressed out every second of your life.
Out having a great meal, the food is great, the atmosphere is like amazing. There's so many people here.
100%.
And
Thing is, he's not really in Cape Town, bruh. You're on the outskirts of Cape Town. You have to come inside of Cape. I come to the townships. That's when you see the real Cape Town, basically. These right, you can say it's the Cape Town. It's like you can say it's Cape. Come inside, you will see what happens. Like what type, not what will happen to you, but no, not like I'm scaring the guy, but to come see how how life is inside. Not just the showing the fancy side of things or showing the nice side where it's like people know what I'm trying to say.
I mean, if you've never been to Cape Town, you have to come to this place. It's like magical. It's like a place you've never seen. There's so many different parts to see, so many different people, so many different cultures. It is like the best. If you come to Cape Town, you have to go to Long Street and go to Mama Africa. I've never been to a restaurant where they wash my hands before I eat.
Wait, they wash your hands?
They wash my hands before I eat. Like, what? They wash my hands after I eat. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is like top-notch service here. We had crocodile, we had oxtails, we had
oxtail there?
Yes.
Is it like a Jamaican type oxtail, or is it like
they
South
weren't
African
really jerk, but they were like amazing. I don't know what that there was something else. What was it?
Mopani worms.
Yeah, they were worms.
Wait, say it one more time.
Mopani worms. I've never eaten
worms?
Worms, like tree worms. I said if I'm gonna be a world traveler, I must eat this worm. Now my stomach was a little quaky before I ate it, but
It was moving.
yeah. But I just want everybody to know that, you know, when we're in the States, all you hear is, and no knock on nobody, but Jamaica, Cancun, Cozumel, the Bahamas.
For a fact. Preach.
Man, you need
For
to,
real.
you got to get out and explore, you know. You know, people need to get out and explore this thing that God has created. You can have a house with an address, but that's not really your house. When God made this thing, He made this whole thing yours to live in, to explore, to enjoy. So I'm gonna do a little more enjoying.
Yeah. Nah, it's
The next culture shock was the fact that it seems like almost everyone here is completely caught up and in the know with everything going on in America. So, but yeah, a lot of people here have their own distinct cultural identities, but it's like, I feel like people here are pretty relatable. It doesn't feel like you're in a completely different world. So I think the difference between here and the US is it's as different as you want it to be. So if you want like a city life that you're familiar with, you can have that. If you want something with a bit more adventure than what you're used to in the US or another Western country, then you can have that. Like it's all in one place, it seems like here. And the last culture shock is actually seeing how seriously people here take their sports. Don't get me wrong, Americans love their sports too, of course, but it's just a different energy here. It's amazing to see an entire country come together to support their national team.
Yeah, rugby is the only sport that basically everybody pitches in to watch. But rugby is way it can unify us. But rugby is basically a distraction, distracting us from the real problems in this country.
It feels like a game day out here is a national holiday. I'm exploring other countries too, so if you guys want to leave a comment below, let me know what country you're most interested in, and yeah, we'll see what ends up on the list.
Thing is, you didn't go. That's just not really the deep side of Cape Town. I want to see the comments here. I'm surprised. It's like a random comment. See the type of people that is commenting here. The side he is in Cape Town, but he's not on the. Like, you have to go deeper into Cape Town to get the experience. African. These are the people that are areas in. But obviously, if you come to another country, you're looking for better. You're not coming to the wood. So yeah, that is that guy. He came to South Africa, and that is what is his cultural shocks. If you want something else, let me know in the comment section down below.